Hello, fight fans. Welcome to Boxing Blogs, and guys. And please, if you're new to the channel, click the like and of course the subscribe button right now, man. And also go to the notification bell icon, click it, and select all anytime I drop a new banger, a new exclusive video, you will definitely be notified. So, Ronnie Shields, the former trainer of Mike Tyson, he actually trained Mike Tyson at some point, and also the current trainer of Efe Ajagba and Efe Ajagba, told barbershop conversation. That guy Fred is his name. That guy is really an hypocrite though. Like he contradicts himself a lot of times, and he's really a fanboy of BBC. Like fanboy. At one point, he got really mad though, and I don't know what happened. I don't really buy into the story though, but because for me, I'm not a fanboy of any fighter. That's the bonus for me. I say it as I see it. Yes, I'm a patriotic Nigerian citizen for sure, which means I support Nigerian fighters first, which is logical because in this game there are not a lot of Nigerians at the game, and also Nigerian fighters hardly get recognition until they get to some certain stage, which is logical because American fighters, they get all the recognition, the British fighters as well. When they're good, they get it. So, but anyway, let's leave that for another topic. So, he did an interview with Ronnie, where he asked Ronnie who was next for Efe Ajagba and other stuff. Ronnie really revealed some good stuff, about Efe Ajagba's next fight. He said that if Ajagba does well against Iago Kiladze this weekend, tonight, if he does well against Kiladze and maybe knock him out in a fantastic fashion, they might step him up in competition. And he asked Ronnie like, what sort of fighters are you guys looking up to and all the stuff? Is it Joe Joyce? Is it Danny Dubois? He mentioned some names, and Ronnie said like, it's not up to him to decide that. Him and Chelefinko, which we know him as the advisor to Efe Ajagba, probably promoter of Efe Ajagba, while Chelefinko is the manager. That they'll both decide, the team will decide, and then before they know what to do. But what he's saying is that if Efe Ajagba, perform well against Kiladze, they might step him up in competition, because they believe he could be the next big thing and other stuff. They tried, I think the last time when Efe Ajagba fought Aliero Demirezen, okay, they were looking to, step Ajagba up after Aliero Demirezen, because in their own mind, Aliero Demirezen was a guy that was just going to, lay down, but they never knew Aliero Demirezen is a tough guy. And Aliero Demirezen might be of the same level of Efe Ajagba, if I'm not mistaken, because I even said it in a pre-fight that Aliero Demirezen is a dangerous guy, is a very durable guy, because I did my research on the guy. But at the same time, I thought Efe Ajagba can actually win that fight, which he did. And Efe Ajagba also suffered an injury in the first round of that bout. That's why he wasn't throwing his right hand enough, because we noticed that he wasn't active with his right hand. Maybe if he was active with the right hand, he might have been able to hurt Aliero Demirezen at some point. But at the same time, Aliero Demirezen, he's a one mofo. Like, that guy is hard as hell. No, he's hard. That guy's chin is something else. Like, or maybe it's just Efe Ajagba having a bad day, but Aliero Demirezen is an Olympian. Let's not forget about that. And he was undefeated prior to fighting Efe Ajagba. So now if they look to move Efe Ajagba up, after Kiladze, which I think Kiladze does not really like, it shouldn't be a hard fight for Ajagba to win though. Kiladze is not a hard fight for Ajagba to win. He's not up to Efe Ajagba's standard. Yes, he has more fight, he has experience and all this stuff. Yeah. In as much as some people want to see Ajagba lose, I don't want to see him lose. I don't want to see him lose at all. He's still a Niger brother, but at the same time, I cannot fully support a chameleon, until he comes clean, then he's not getting my 100% support. He will say he doesn't need it, but he will need it when time comes, because if you're not backed by, you're not getting support of your people, I don't see how you can live it yourself. Yeah, you can say, Samuel Peter didn't need support of Nigerians. Of course he needed it. Why didn't he had to go back home? Now Nigerians are having more interest in learning about the sweet science. They are embracing boxing more than before. Remember the times of Ike Biabuchi, Erina Kiwande, Samuel Peter. Nigerians weren't really interested in boxing at that point, because if you tell your dad you want to be a boxer or whatever, they would disown you at that point. I'm just telling you the truth, because they want to see you become an engineer, a doctor, a businessman, entrepreneur, and other stuff. But now, people are into different sports now. And boxing, I believe, can actually save lives in Nigeria, because there are lots of kids who are going the wrong way in Nigeria right now. Some kids are fighting for politicians, useless politicians who only use them for some time, and other stuff. So they're getting in trouble. Some kids, in courts, they're into courtism and other stuff. So those kids can be saved. Some are doing crimes. Those kids can be saved, because boxing gives you discipline. It makes you a much better person. But it doesn't make you less racist, though. That, what's his name? George Taylor, who happens to be a world champion, and a racist. But it gives you discipline. People that I've known who are boxers, who are not boxers, who were back in the days rough and rugged, they are more disciplined and they are more responsible now. It's just how it is. The sweet science makes your life sweeter. It makes your life, more smooth. Depending on what you're doing, if you know what you're doing, and if you follow the code of conduct. So, who would I like to see Efe Ajagba fight next after he beat Kiladze? I would like to see him against Joe Joyce. No doubt, but will Ajagba take that fight? I don't know, because Joe Joyce can bang. Joe Joyce has more experience than Ajagba. Joe Joyce is a silver medalist. Joe Joyce has more amateur pedigree than Ajagba, and Joe Joyce has a very strong chin. He might be slow, but Ajagba ain't fast either. He's not like Ajagba is Andre Regino, who has fast hands. No, he's not fast. Ajagba is slow. But he's got some attributes that are good for him, for his style of fighting. I like the fact that he can fight shorter guys. He can use his reach, and he has a very, very stiff jab and a devastating right hand, and his uppercut is very good. But things still need to be worked on. Do I think Ronnie is the best trainer for Ajagba to develop Ajagba into a world-class fighter? I don't think so. But hey, you never know. So I think Ajagba need a guy like Freddie Roach in his corner. That's what I think Ajagba needs. But at the same time, Ronnie is a very good trainer as well. The guy trained Mike Tyson in the past, so it's not like he's a rubbish trainer. No, he's a very, very solid trainer, and he's like a dad to them, according to what I've heard, what I've been told. So we'll see what happens next. I hope he wins this next bout, and then we'll see who he fights next, because but one thing about PBC, they always talk about stepping their fighters up, and they end up fighting nothing but bums or low-level opponents, or average opponents. So we want to see Ajagba really step up after the next fight. If he wants to get his name up really quick, if he wants to get his name back again in the midst of in the heavyweight division, he has to fight good guys to get his name up. He has to even fight a guy like Kevin Johnson. Maybe Martin Bakoli, but I don't know if that fight will get made, because Martin Bakoli wants to fight Ajagba for sure. He wants Ajagba. He's the best. Martin Bakoli is the best African heavyweight right now. He's the best ranked African heavyweight. Why Ajagba is the second ranked. So the best against the first against the second, then it will make a good fight. I think Matthew Bakole wants it, wants all the smoke, but I don't know if Ajagba will, want to fight Matthew Bakole. For now, I don't even know if Ahemo Chelevinko will even allow that. I wouldn't even advise it though. So I think he should fight a guy like Kevin Johnson to get his name up, and from there maybe fight, Ajit Kabayel. He can get his name up right there, or fight Otto Wallen to get his name in the rankings. You have to actually get recognition. You have to be ranked higher. But anyway, we'll see what happens now. Ajagba is not currently in the top 15 in WBC ranking. He's not in WBA ranking. He's not in any of those world boxing organization rankings. So we'll see what happens. Other world governing bodies, world boxing governing bodies. So stay blessed, guys. Stay hungry, stay humble, and give it a thumbs below, like the video, share, and subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram, of course, at Boxing Blog Center, on Twitter at Ray774, and of course on Facebook at Boxing Blog Center. Stay blessed, stay hungry, stay humble, guys. Cheers.